Namaskaram everyone. Hope you all are doing well. I noticed there was a huge interest in the Alankarams videos that we just did a few weeks back, especially the Alankarams in Mohanam and the 35 Tala Alankaram system that we talked a few months back. And some of you have requested me to demonstrate the 35 Tala Alankarams themselves in a raga. So it's been on my mind for some time. Today I finally got a chance to make a video on that. So I'm really excited. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jayashree Nagarajan and this is a channel where we talk all things Carnatic music. The reason I was motivated to start this channel is to be able to spread all the knowledge that I have gained in the past 10 years. Yes, I started my Carnatic music journey just in a matter of 10 years or so, not too long ago. And I'm not one of those prodigies with a heavy musical background. I've always loved the aspect of raga. So Hindustani music and Carnatic music both are very, very dear to me. But it was only a few years back that I got the opportunity to find the right guru who trained me right from the Sarli verses all the way to today trying out Manodharmam, Alapana and Swarakalpana and all that stuff, and learn complex compositions effortlessly. When I saw so much progress can happen in just a matter of 10 years while continuing to work full time as a software engineer, having a family, a mom for a young child, I thought if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's really been my motivation for starting this channel so that I can reach many such people like me wanting to learn but have nowhere to go and need some clarity. Please explore all the playlists and videos that I've created. My intention is to make it as educational as possible, and my vision through this channel is to bring out some premium content and learning experiences, things that we only get to experience in the classroom, out here absolutely for free, so that learning doesn't look as hard as it sounds like. Welcome. So this is our first episode where we dive deeper into the 35 Tala Alankarams and actually sing them in Maya Malagola. So I'm going to pick one Alankaram each episode and explore all the different variations based on the Jatis. Again, I will refer you back to that 35 Tala Alankaram video. If you haven't watched, then you may not quite understand what we're talking here. But I will try to give you a quick crash course here so that you can still follow along. So in our Carnatic system, we have the rhythmic structures based on three main parts of the Alankarams, which is Laghu, Dhritam and Anudhritam. So Laghu is always starts with a tap followed by counting with the fingers. There are specific number of counts that we have identified. Tishram means 3 count, Chaturashram 4 count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Khanda 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mishram 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Sankeerna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as you can see, the Laghu will always start at the tap and then follows the finger counting after that. Then comes the Dhritam. Dhritam is a wave of a hand. So tap and then flip the hand. So each Dhritam will have 2 beats, 1, 2. And then there is a Anudhritam, which is just a tap. Based on these parts and any combination of these parts, we have identified 7 different Alankarams. So Dhruva Tala Alankaram will have a Laghu followed by a Dhritam and then 2 Laghus back to back. Mati Talam will have Laghu, Dhritam, Laghu. Rupaka Talam will have a Dhritam and then a Laghu, and so on and so forth. So we have identified 7 different Alankarams. So how do we come up with 35 Alankarams here? So the factor here that plays in is the concept of Jati. Jati is nothing but the categorization of Laghus. So based on the number of counts that can go in a Laghu, we have identified Tishra Jati, Chaturashra Jati, Mishra Jati, which is 7, Sankeerna Jati 9, Khanda Jati 5. So there are 5 Jatis. So based on these 5 Jatis, each Alankaram can be of 5 types, right? So if you have Dhruva Tala Alankaram, we typically learn the Chaturashra Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram in our standard curriculum, right? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it can also be Tishram. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It can be Khanda. Khanda Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So that's how we have 7 Alankarams, 5 Jatis, 7 times 5, 35. Simple math. So that was a little crash course. Hope you understood a little bit of it. Don't worry, you can still sing along with me, just following the Talam. Why don't we start with the Chaturashra Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram that we all are familiar with, okay? So let's just sing. Sa re ga ma ga re, sa re ga re, sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma ga re ga ma pa ga ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa ma ga ma pa da ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da pa ma pa da ni pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni da pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da ni sa ni da pa ni da pa ma pa da ni da pa da ni da pa ma da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma pa da pa ma ga pa ma ga re ga ma pa ma ga ma pa ma ga re sa re ga ma ga re ga ma ga re sa. So that was the Chaturashra Jati. Now let's explore the Tishra Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram. So how will the structure look like? Tishra means 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Let's just sing it. Sa re ga re sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ma ga ma pa da ma pa da pa da ni da pa da ni sa ni da ni da pa da ni da pa da pa ma da pa ma pa da pa ma ga pa ma ga ma pa ma ga ma ga re ga ma ga re sa. Now let's look at Khanda Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram. Khanda means 5, so 5 counts in a laghu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Alankaram goes like this. Sa re ga ma pa ma ga sa re ga ma ga sa re ga ma pa re ga ma pa da pa ma re ga ma pa da pa ma ga re ga ma da pa ma ga ma da pa ma ga re pa ma ga re sa re ga pa ma ga re ga pa ma ga re sa. That was fun, right? Now let's explore the Mishra Jati Dhruva Tala Alankaram. Can you guess how it will look like? Pause the video and just try it out. So this is how it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you got that right, good job. And the Alankaram goes like this. Sa re ga ma pa da ni da pa, sa re ga ma pa da pa, sa re ga ma pa da ni, re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da, re ga ma pa da ni da, re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re ga ma, sa ni da pa ma ga ma, sa ni da pa ma ga re, ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga, ni da pa ma ga re ga, ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now the last Jati, which is Sankirna Jati. Now Sankirna Jati will be a little challenging. Can you think of the reason why? Sankirna means 9 in a lagu, right? But we have only 8 swarams, including the higher sa. So either you have to double one swaram or keep a long note or something like that. I haven't found the proper Sankirna Jati rendition anywhere, but I just made up my own. You know, if you understand how the Dhruva Tala Alankaram pattern goes, how the swaras traverse. If you look at Dhruva Tala Alankaram in the Chaturashra Jati, it will have sari gama gari, sari gari, sari gama. So you're traversing 4 notes and then come back down 2 notes, and then traverse 3 notes, come back 1 note, and then traverse 4 notes. Similarly, in the 5 Khanda Jati also, we traverse 5 notes, come back 2 notes, then 4 notes, come back 1 note, and then go 5 notes up. So I just came up with this one, but feel free to explore your own way of doing this in the Sankirna Jati. Here's what it sounds like. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da, sa re ga ma pa da ni da, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga, sa ni da pa ma ga re ga, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So that's what I came up with. But feel free to explore this and try to create your own Alankarams. This is just to test your agility and alertness, mental ability to stay alert for all these different Alankarams which your fingers may not be used to. You know, when you're doing even Aditalam 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, you're doing Aditalam over and over again so many times. Suddenly, if you do Tishra Triputa 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, that itself can look very odd, feel very odd. So this is where these kinds of exploration with different jatis and different alankarams will help you. Not only that, regularly practicing all the 35 Tala Alankarams in various different Melakarta ragams, which are Sampurna ragams, such as Pantuvarali, Kalyani, Shankaraparanam, and so on. Whatever, pick your own favorite Melakarta ragam. And if you can explore all these Alankarams in those ragas, not only you strengthen your grip on rhythm, but you also get a very good understanding of how the swaras in that raga flow. You know, the gamakas will be different. The forces that you give for each swara in a certain place is different. And when you practice that with the talam, your melodic understanding also enhances greatly. Hope this was fun and also you got something out of this video. And if this was too easy for you, then I will challenge you to try it in the second and third speed. One tip I'd like to give you is first get used to the flow of the Alankaram. For example, in the Tishra Jati, sa re ga re ga re ga ma pa ma pa da, like that. Once you get the understanding how it sounds like, then sing that for a few times and then add the talam. Otherwise, you will be all over the place and it will look very challenging to you. Again, this is an advice that's useful for anything that you learn in Carnatic music or otherwise. If you find a concept really challenging, split it. Split the talam aspect separately, compositional aspect separately. Practice each of them multiple times and then try to combine them. Okay? You know, this subject of learning how to learn itself is such a vast subject, and it's a very passionate topic for myself because I've explored it so much with me and the students. Each of us learn very differently, and I've explored so many different techniques that work for some that doesn't work for others. And if you'd like some tips, maybe that will call for another video. So let me know if you are struggling with any specific aspect of Carnatic music and you want to become a better learner, then hit me a comment. I have figured many different hacks and shortcuts that have sped up my learning. Otherwise, this subject of Carnatic music is so vast that it'll quickly become very overwhelming very soon, and I just don't want that to happen. And if this is something that you're sincerely struggling with, then I'm happy to help. All I need is just one comment expressing that. Thank you for watching till the end. I will follow up with another episode with another Alankaram sometime soon. I hope you have fun with these Alankarams, and most importantly, enjoy your practices and be consistent. I'll see you soon in another video. Thank you.